Hi, everybody. We are John and Tammy from KSON, and welcome to the Diabetes Research Connection's third annual Dance for Diabetes Under the Sea, our first ever virtual dance fundraiser.
Now, when John and I were asked to host this event, it was an easy yes, because we both have a personal connection to type 1 diabetes. Raising awareness for this cause is so important, and we're super excited to be your host for this evening.
Plus, how cool is this? The new interactive platform will allow you at home to dance along, to sing along, to interact, and yes, most importantly, donate along from the comfort of your own home. You can submit videos of yourselves dancing along. You can ask questions. You can leave comments. Tell me to button my shirt up. Anything you want. We'll talk more about the tech stuff later. Right now, this is a dance, right? To quote Ren from Footloose, so let's dance. However, we're not starting anything until we get some drinks. Drinks.
That's totally
Drinks.
Yes.
I get some drinks
That's
in
a
here.
great idea. So let's go to Tess at Park 101 in Carlsbad, who's going to be showing us how to mix our signature cocktail for the evening. We have to have one, right? And you can check this out too. She is working right there now. I mean, like literally right now. You can meet Tess at Park 101 live in person, 6 feet apart, of course. So Tess.
Tess, I'm heading your way.
Hi, this is Tess from Park 101. Today we're going to be making you a sweet heat margarita. First thing we're going to start off with is your most basic ingredient to a cocktail, your glassware. You want to go ahead and get a little salt rim on the edge. You don't necessarily have to do the full rim, just in case you're making this for somebody that you're not sure if they like salt or not. Just go ahead and get a half rim there. We'll be back to that guy later. Let's go ahead and build our cocktail. I'm going to go ahead and use a Boston shaker. It has 2 pieces to it. We use a jigger and our Boston strainer as well. Go ahead and put some ice in there. Now, if you don't have this kind of setup, you can also easily just use any other type of glassware and just tumble the drink into itself. But we'll go ahead and do it with the shakers here. So we're going to start off with a ½ ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice. We're going to follow that with another ½ ounce of fresh agave. And then behind that, we'll do one more ½ ounce of fresh orange juice. Now, if you want any additional options for lower sugar ingredients, you can check our recipe after the video. Now that we have all of our sweet stuff in the cocktail, we want to go ahead and add our heat. To do that, we're going to add 2 slices of jalapeno. You do want to make sure that there are no seeds in there. You want a little heat, not too much heat. And then, of course, last but not least, we want our tequila. Tequila is up to you. I'm more of a Blanco fan myself, so I use a silver. You can use añejo, reposado, whatever your preference is. All right, now we want to go ahead and shake the cocktail. Again, if you don't have the means to shake it with a shaker, grab another glass and just pour the drink into itself. But I'll go ahead and shake this one up. If you want to have a little extra fun, you can do a little dance. Really shake it up. Once you feel confident that you are well shaken, we're going to go ahead and put some ice in our salted glass. And strain it out. Go ahead and just add a little lime wheel for garnish. And there you have your sweet heat margarita. Enjoy. And back to you, John and Tammy.
My gosh, how delicious does that look? It's called a sweet heat margarita, and that looks amazing. Thank you, Park 101 in Carlsbad.
Right down the street from my place right now. I think I might even have one. And we would like to welcome everyone to the 3rd annual Under the Sea Dance for Diabetes. We are your chaperones, John and Tammy, from John and Tammy in the Morning on KSON. We have got tons lined up, but let's remember one thing, more than anything else, this is a party and a fundraising party. Let's make it so.
It is, and we would like you to upload 30-second videos of yourself dancing, because it is a dance party too, and we're going to choose some of those videos to air throughout the evening tonight. It is a dance. It might be at home, but we're still here to party, and of course we want to raise as much money possible that benefits type 1 diabetes.
And of course, we promised you special guests, and right now we do have that special guest. You guys all know Uncle Kracker from numerous KSO and Country Fest shows. The guy, really, we had to kick him out of our house a few times. He loves San Diego so much. Let us welcome Uncle Kracker back to KSO and back to our 3rd annual Under the Sea Dance for Diabetes. Guys, why don't you tell us a little bit about your connection with type 1 diabetes, why you decided to be here today to help us raise money and awareness to find a cure for T1. I know it's very personal.
I mean, I guess it is pretty personal. My oldest daughter was diagnosed with type 1 when she was 11 years old. That's my main connection with with being here and why I'm wanting to be here, and I guess help raise money for it. I think I don't know. I don't want to bore you with the story, but she was about 11 years old, and she had a best friend. Oh, she still has a best friend. It's 6 months. They're 6 months apart from each other, and her best friend had been diagnosed with type 1 5 years earlier.
Crazy.
So 5 years goes by, and the kids are sitting on the soccer field, and her friend is pricking her finger, for the blood sugar and to get her blood reading, and her friend's mother decided to pick everybody's fingers just to see what they were randomly, because all the kids were, they were just huddled around, and there were a bunch of girls playing, and let me see what my numbers are, and let me see what this is. Well, my daughter's sugar was like 500 and something. I mean, of course, once we heard the number, we thought something of it, and we took her in, and that's when they diagnosed her with that fairly quickly, and we got out of, a lot of people find out in different ways, in more horrific ways than my daughter actually found out. So we found out pretty easily, I guess, but it could have been worse. And that's my connection. My daughter has type 1 and has for some time.
Remember, we are here not only to raise awareness, but we are here to raise money for the 3rd annual Under the Sea Dance for Diabetes. And Kracker, I mean, every parent here that's got a child with type 1 or a relative with type 1, you have now a whole myriad of new duties. Not only do you have to be the caregiver while you're so worried about your child, but you also, as you said, you have to educate yourself. You have to make sure you're doing everything right. A life depends on it now. That's a lot of pressure. And it's hard for parents or caregivers to take a step back and say, all right, I need to relax and take care of me too, which is really important when you're taking care of a loved one with type 1 diabetes.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of pressure. It was something that was so new to you. There's a house full of, there's a couple parents and some kids, and everybody's just kind of, strumming along, and things are fine. And then all of a sudden, one of your family members just gets, smacked with this thing to deal with. And it's
crazy. It's
it's life changing. It pretty much flips the whole house upside down. And especially for any new parents, that feel like it's, it does feel like the end of the world's coming here. It feels like it's definitely does feel like that, but it's manageable, and there's a lot of things that can happen if you don't educate yourself too. Like I said, it's manageable, and you can there's a lot of maintenance that goes along with your new maintenance that goes along with what you do every day.
Right. So obviously, we're here to have a great time tonight. We're here to have fun. And I'm not going to say make you sing for your supper, Uncle Kracker, but we're going to make you sing for donations. So tell us what you're going to play first.
Well, we were thinking about playing Smile right now. I think it's it feels appropriate.
Right on.
And it's what you guys told me to play.
Come on.
It says so right in my sheet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're fun, right? We're having fun.
All right, man. Well, let's do that. We are raising money today. We are having fun. We got the great Uncle Kracker with us, who once on the air told us it's a lot of pressure writing a happy song like this because everybody always wants you to follow up with another happy song. But this is about as positive feeling as it gets, pal. We can use that right now. It's Uncle Kracker and Smile. Thank you, guys. This is great.
1, 2, 3. Better than the best. I'm like physical anchor in your light, cooler than the flip side of my pillow. That's right. Completely unaware, and nothing can compare to where you stand. Let's make all that it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. In the moments when my good times start to fade, you make me smile like sun, fall on me, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me smile. Even when you're gone, somebody come along just like a flower, rolling through the sidewalk of life. And just like that, you slip away the rain, and just like that, you make me smile like the sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me don't know how to live without you. Every time that I get around you, see the best of me inside your eyes. You make me smile. Make me dance like, get out of breath, shine like gold, buzz like just the thought of you can drive me wild. You make me smile like sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me smile. You make me smile. Oh, you make me smile. You make me smile. Oh, you make me.
Woo! Awesome. Such vivid memories of 12,000 plus rocking out to that song and all the other Uncle Kracker songs at our KSON Country Fest. We are quite removed from that packed night at Del Mar Fairgrounds, but the vibe is still there, the spirit is still there. And again, we need you to help out by supporting our Dance for Diabetes event. You can do so at diabetesresearchconnection.org. There's also a connection at kson.com. Now, dudes, you're sitting on a couch right now. Probably the 30th virtual show you've done this month, maybe more, right? I don't know. This is not quite the same as what you're all used to. How are you getting through this? Are you getting through this? And what is your vibe right now during your time in quarantine?
I can definitely tell I haven't sang in about 6 months. That's for sure. It's like Groundhog Day over here, I guess. You know, without being too down. And summer was great though. It was nice to be home. Not, I don't know. It's one of the things. I don't know. Like I'm watching my kids right now. They're doing the virtual school and as opposed to the in-person school. And I just remember sitting around school wishing stuff like this would happen. But not having to go in would have been a dream. But it's definitely, I don't know, it's strange. But getting along, moving along, and, you know.
It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Listen, we look forward to having you back in California in person, but since we have you virtually, and now that you're warmed up, let's do another song.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Thank you guys for having us, by the way. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Uncle Kracker.
Don't know how you met me, don't know why you can't turn around and say goodbye. You know when I'm with you, I'm gonna make you free. I swear I'll do your things like a vision singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you wanna leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. I'm not worried about the way you win, just as long as no one knows and nobody can. You feel guilty, I'm well aware, but you don't understand, baby. Follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tell you in at night. And if you wanna leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. We'll be alright if you don't ask me to stay. Follow me, it's alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you wanna leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. Don't know how you met me, don't know why you can't turn around and say goodbye. All you know is when I'm with you, I'll make you free. I swear I'll do you make like it you see. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you wanna leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. Follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you wanna leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. Follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you wanna leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me.
I want to thank everyone who's attending this awesome virtual Under the Sea Dance for Diabetes. And remember, you can donate any amount right now at diabetesresearchconnection.org.
Matt, Uncle Kracker, guys, it's been just an honor and a pleasure to hang with you today. Our best to all your families, Uncle Kracker, our best to your daughter. And thanks for taking time just to do this. I know how important it is and how much you really would rather be doing this in person, but this is the next best thing, and it's a pleasure having you, man.
Thank you for having us. It's my pleasure to do it, too. Thank you.
Hi, and thanks for joining us at our 3rd annual Dance for Diabetes, our virtual party. We hope you're having a great time. I just wanted to take this moment to make a couple of special thank yous. Thank you to our party committee, board members, community partners, vendors, and so many donors and others in our community who supported us to be able to throw this event tonight. We're excited that every dollar raised tonight will go directly to supporting Diabetes Research Connection's mission. We couldn't do any of this without you. And I also want to thank the Tarson family. Thank you so much for your generosity over the years, for this event as our DRC benefactor sponsor, and for over the years supporting multiple research projects named after your family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We hope you have a great time tonight. Take pictures, send in videos, and we can't wait until we can gather again together in person.
Thanks, Casey. And you know, Casey's 100% right. We obviously can't do any of this without you and your support. And since we can't actually be together,
We can still dance together.
what?
Well, we're going to learn an actual line dance. So say hello to Byron, also known as Country Soul. He's live on Zoom. So right now in your room, clear out a little space to dance wherever you are. And remember to dance, remember to donate, take some videos, tag yourself on social media, and you'll see all the hashtags to use. That way we can grab them and upload them too if you can. So,
And what has 2 thumbs and can't dance? This guy. So if that's you, it's a great time to grab a snack and donate and watch the DRC Dance Cam. Remember, there's still time to leave us a video message. Just follow the directions on the screen or even call us for help. That's how much we want to get your donations and get you on involved in this party. All right, who wants to dance? Byron, take it away, baby.
I want to give a huge thank you to John and Tammy and KSON for teaming up with Diabetes Research Connection for putting together this event and helping raise funds for T1D. That's a great cause, you guys. So any amount that you can donate, please do. Any amount helps, and it's really appreciated. So what I'm going to do, guys, give you a quick demo of what it looks like, and then I'm going to walk you through step by step. So clear out some space in your living room or kitchen or backyard, wherever you're at, so we can get this line dance in. So I'm going to give you one quick wall, and then take you through step by step. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, you got that right? Now just a quick walkthrough, so let's break that down step by step. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. K step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start again. Bind 1, 2, 3 to the left. 5, 6, 7. Heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. K step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Walk it. 1, 2, 3. Kick 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. All right. You just learned a dance called These Old Boots. It goes through the song These Old Boots Have Roots by Aaron Watson. So now you have that in your back pocket. But I have a special surprise for you right now. We have our friend Philip Victor, aka Boot Scootin', with a group of friends out at Mission Beach right now, ready to dance with you. So, Philip, take it away.
Hey, Byron, thanks so much for turning it over. Man, you are handsome. Whew. Wow. Okay. Thank you very much to John and Tammy, KSON, and everybody who is organizing this event. Very cool of you. Also, a very special thanks to Casey Davis of Diabetes Research Connection, working tirelessly to prevent, fight, and eradicate T1D. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Okay, happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We are coming to you live from Mission Beach Boardwalk. All right, we thought since the theme is under the sea that we might as well bring you some salty fresh air and a nice sunset. I am here with the amazing San Diego line dance community. As Byron said, my name is Philip Victor, aka Boot Scootin', and we want to celebrate and support this cause with some dancing. So thank you to everybody who's watching from your living room. And speaking of that, right now we need everybody in your living room to stand up, get out of your seat. Come on, get up. I'll wait. Seriously, get up. I see you. Put down your TV dinner. Get up. Aunt Janice, I mean it. Get up out of your couch, out of your sofa. I know it's comfortable. Okay, everybody's up. So what we're gonna do is Country Soul gave us the steps to this dance. Now we are going to put it to some music. This dance is called These Old Boots, and the song is These Old Boots Have Roots by Aaron Watson. Dancers, are you ready? DJ Summer Fruit, crank it up. Go, bring some fun as we support Dance for Diabetes. And 5, 6, 7, and come on, heel, heel, toe, toe, step, turn, step, step, diagonal, clap, clap, back, clap. Walk it up with your right, left, right, kick, take it back. 2 from the top, grade 5 to the left. Come on, and heel, heel, toe, toe, step, turn, step, step, clap. Let me hear it, y'all. Woo! Walk it up, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for clapping, miss, from the top. I see you over there. All right, and heel, heel, toe, toe, step, turn, step, step. Walk it up, right, left, big kick, back, 2, 3 from the top. Come on, and heel, heel, toe, toe, step. Walk the line, girl, only you can make it shine. From the top. They test you trying to walk side by side by you. Let's hear it, y'all. Come on. Great climb to the right. Great climb to the left. Heel, heel, toe, toe, step, turn. I see y'all at home, you're looking good, keep it up. From the top, here we go. Great line. And heel, heel, toe, toe, step, turn, diagonal, clap, clap, back. Walk it up now. There's that violin solo, don't miss it. Come on now. All smiles as we dance for diabetes. Someday you can bury me in these old boots. I'm marched to the beat of my heart. Ooh, feels good to hear those boots stomping. We still got our biggest fan over there. Appreciate you clapping along. Finishing off strong with some claps. Very nice. Yeah. Sorry about the interruption. Hey guys, how about another round of applause for our dancers? Give it up for our dancers. Heart and soul of San Diego line dancing community. Also a big thank you to everybody at home. Thank you so much for dancing with us. I know you had just a little bit of fun. Yeah, a little bit of fun. Okay, so also thanks to all the other performers, our sponsors, our organizers, and of course for all of you at home. If you weren't here supporting, we wouldn't be able to do this. So make sure you check out diabetesresearchconnection.org. Check them out on Instagram and on Facebook. Get on there, press the donate button. Every dollar counts. Really couldn't do this without you. Okay, also before we go, to all of our friends at KSON, we love you. Thanks for letting us be a part of this. And for everybody at home, enjoy the rest of our 3rd annual Dance for Diabetes! Back to you guys.
Hi, welcome to the Diabetes Research Connections Del Mar Dance for Diabetes. This is our 3rd one, hopefully our first and last virtual event. We appreciate you joining us, and it's good to DRC you. Thanks for being here to learn more about our organization. It's important to know that while other organizations and the federal government are reducing funding for type 1 diabetes research, the DRC is actually increasing funding. We hope to exceed a total of 30 projects by year end. And importantly, know that our projects are peer reviewed by the top diabetes experts in the country. These 80 plus individuals are led by Dr. Alberto Hayek and other members of our board who have done an extraordinary job of choosing the best projects available. This is evidenced by the amount of follow-on funding that we have seen our researchers get. Several have received well over $1 million. And we're also proud of a clinical trial we ran here in San Diego with the folks at Scripps Health, which showed the benefits of using continuous glucose monitors on diabetics in the hospital setting. They are now deploying that technology across all their hospitals, and we hope that this will set a new standard nationally for better of diabetics. So dig deep tonight if you can. We appreciate you being here. And I will tell you that personally, nothing matters more to me than my family, my friends, and doing good charitable work. And my focus, along with many others on this call, are on type 1 diabetes. So thank you again for being here and for supporting us.
Wow. David Winkler. I wish I was that smart. I wish I could spell smart. Co-founder, leading the charge to find a cure. So incredibly awesome.
Absolutely. And to you being as smart as David Winkler, too. I'm going to give a thumbs up to that.
Thank you. Hey, thank you. It's been quite an evening for sure. Had some cocktails, donations, line dancing.
And don't forget how incredible Uncle Kracker was. That was awesome.
Oh, man. I could hang out with Kracker all day. In fact, I've tried to. He's told me I can't. Speaking of great things, we are super excited for this next one, too.
Oh, my God. I love her. She is so adorable.
And she's joining us, ladies and gentlemen, direct from Nashville, Tennessee. Say hello to Miss Raelynn.
Hey y'all, it's Raelynn, and I'm so excited to be a part of this virtual event tonight with KSON, helping for diabetes research. I have my buddy here, Matt, with me, and we're gonna sing a few of my favorites. It's so honestly, it's so awesome to be able to get to sing for you guys. So this first one is definitely one you'll know. It's called God Made Girls. Somebody's gotta wear pretty skirts. Somebody's gotta be the one to flirt. Somebody's gotta wanna hold his hand. So God made girls. Somebody's gotta make them get dressed up. Give him a reason to wash that truck. Somebody's gotta teach him how to dance. So God made girls. and soft and loud and sweet and proud, but tough enough to break a heart. Something beautiful, unbreakable, that lights up in the dark. So God made girls, God made girls. He stood back and told the boys, I'm about to rock your world. And God made girls, God made girls. He stood back and told the boys, I'm about to rock your world. And God made girls, they did. Somebody's gotta be the one to cry. Somebody's gotta let him try. Give him a reason to hold that door. So God made girls, yeah. Somebody's gotta put up a fight. Make him wait on a Saturday night to walk downstairs and blow his mind. So God made girls, something that can wake him up and call his bluff and drag his butt to church. Something that is hard to handle, something fragile to hold him when he hurts. So God made girls, God made girls. He stood back and told the boys, I'm about to rock your world. And God made girls, God made girls. He stood back and told the boys, I'm about to rock your world. Then God made girls, yeah. Hey. Come on, y'all. Somebody's gotta wear pretty skirts. Somebody's gotta be the one to flirt. Somebody's gotta wanna hold his hand. So God made girls, God made girls. He stood back and told the boys, I'm about to rock your world. And God made girls, God made girls. He stood back and told the boys, I'm about to rock your world. And God made somebody's gotta wear a pretty skirt. Somebody's gotta be the one to flirt. Somebody's gotta wanna hold his hands. And God made girls, yeah, he did. I am a singer-songwriter. I'm from Texas, but I moved to Nashville when I was 17. I am an actress as well. I've been traveling the world and doing some really epic things, and all while having type 1 diabetes. I've never let the fact that I have this disease hold me back in any way. And I just think that the beauty of being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes is to be able to raise awareness around it, because there's a lot of people that have come across my path while traveling that have type 1 diabetes too, and I think it's easy to get caught up in worrying about the things that you think that you can't do. But to know that with every dream, there's obstacles no matter what, but that with diabetes, honestly, anything is possible with taking care of yourself and finding the right caregivers, and just being knowledgeable about what you can eat, what you can't. But I got diagnosed when I was 12, and at first, I will never forget feeling like my world had stopped, and all the dreams that I had as a kid, which at 12 I knew I wanted to sing, I knew I wanted to travel, and I knew I had big dreams, and I didn't know if I could chase those dreams while having a disease like this. But I was wrong, because anything is possible, and with the right care team and my family's support and learning about type 1 diabetes and learning what I can eat, what I can't, what's the perfect plan for me, I really learned at a young age that I could do it. And there's something about finding out at a young age, I mean, because I was 12, that I had a life-changing disease. When you overcome something like that, for me at 12 years old, or even some kids it's younger than that, you feel like you can conquer the world, because it's hard, but once you get through it, honestly, it makes you so much stronger. And I think one of the coolest things that I've gotten to experience with traveling is meeting fans that have type 1 diabetes and having girls come up to me with their insulin pump and asking me to sign it, which I felt so weird the first time I did that. But I think the more we are comfortable with being ourselves and talking about what we need, that's one thing that, if I have any advice to anybody with type 1 diabetes, never feel bad for what you need. If you feel like your sugar's low, ask somebody for something. Get some orange juice, get whatever you need. Nobody's ever gonna feel weird by helping you out. Everybody's dealing with something in their life, but for us, it's type 1 diabetes. But I just wanna thank my Caisson family for letting me be a part of this experience. I know it's not in person, I wish it was, but I just feel honored to be a part of it and to sing some songs. Everyone in Del Mar and the Southern California area, thank you so much. This is a virtual dance party for diabetes. I'm dancing here at home. I feel so blessed to be able to be a part. By the way, all of the proceeds from tonight, 100% of the proceeds, go to diabetes research, which is so awesome. Let's keep fighting and fighting to find a cure. I just feel like we are so close, and every day, the more awareness we bring around it, the better and easier it's gonna get.
Raelynn, can't thank you enough for being here, and can't thank you enough for sharing your incredible story. It's been awesome from our point of view to watch you grow as an artist.
And that's why we're thankful that you're here, not only to share your story, but to perform. So you're going to do one more song. Tell us about it.
Well, this last song that we're going to do for you guys is one of my favorites on the EP that I just released, called Baytown, which, if you don't know, is the name of my hometown that shaped who I am today. And anyway, so I wrote this song called Still Smokin' when me and my husband celebrated our 3-year anniversary. We've been married for 5 years now, but when we celebrated our 3 years, I was in the studio with my buddy Corey, and I was saying, I was just like, man, I know we've been married for 3 years, but I feel like we're still hot. We still got it. Like, we still love each other. This is awesome. Like, every year gets better, and you learn more about each other. And so that's kind of how we got this idea, and I just love it because it's like a feel-good love song. Not every feel-good song has to be sad. It can be about love too. So that's Still Smokin'. And I love singing a song that I wrote by my husband with Matt. It just seems fitting. Really? Yeah, let me tell you about a summer flame that turned to a flame that's gonna last forever. One hell of a Saturday in Tennessee turned to for better or worse. And to his or hers, you kissed the bride just like the first time, like you did down at that bar. And baby, we still got that spark. Yeah, we were burning tires, starting fires, loving wide open like an always lit cigarette, blazing every moment. I was floating to heaven as soon as I met you. We were burning tires, starting fires that are still going, still smoking. After all these years, still smoking, yeah. Smoking like a grill at a tailgate, like a girl with some Daisy Dukes on. Yeah, just like Willie or Red Brick Chimney. Anytime you're with me, we gon' be burning tires, starting fires, loving wide open like an always lit cigarette, blazing every moment. I was floating to heaven as soon as I met you. We were burning tires, starting fires that are still going. gonna turn to a flame that's gonna last forever. Yeah, we're forever burning tires, starting fires, loving wide open like an always lit cigarette, blazing every moment. I was floating to heaven as soon as I met you. We were burning tires, starting fires that are still going, still smoking. After all these years, still smoking. Still smoking. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this amazing event, all going towards diabetes research. I feel so honored as a type 1 diabetic to be a part of such an amazing cause. I love you guys. Thank you again. Mwah.
Hi, my name is Alberto Hayek. I am the president of the Diabetes Research Connection, and I would like to welcome you to this significant event. It's our first virtual celebration for the DRC, and I hope that you will enjoy it as much as we hope to enjoy it. I want you to remember in these times that before COVID, there was type 1 diabetes. During COVID, there is type 1 diabetes. And after COVID, there will be type 1 diabetes, unless efforts such as our organization find all the resources to help investigators find a cure for diabetes.
I was acting differently. I was more drowsy. I didn't feel good. 7 years old, I'd lost probably 10 to 15 pounds, which is a lot for a 7-year-old. And after about a month of all of these symptoms coming to a head, my parents decided it was time to take me to the doctor. They got the blood work drawn. I wasn't really sure what was going on. The doctor comes in and he goes, I have something to tell you, and it's gonna change the rest of your life. And he told me that he believed I had type 1 diabetes because my blood sugar was 500. And so that's the moment everything changed. I don't remember before, to be completely honest. I don't remember what it was like not to have diabetes. It's been over 17 years now. The negative connotation that the word diabetes has, a lot of people would go, you shouldn't be eating cake, you shouldn't be having sugar. Oh, that's why you're fat, that you have diabetes. Just the different things growing up. And as a girl, you know, a lot of us have a hard time growing up in general. So adding diabetes to the mix and having a lot of people without the proper knowledge just made it a lot more difficult. And it really did a number on me. So I got depression, and I learned that if you stop taking insulin, you lose weight. And I stopped taking insulin. What I didn't realize is that I was causing a lot of damage internally and long-term. You're thinking you're unstoppable and you can go through life and you're young and you can heal. And it isn't until later, as you're getting older and you have these complications that I've dealt with, that you realize you're not unstoppable, you're not gonna live forever. You're gonna have these issues, and then you see the type 1 diabetic community and all the different issues that they have, amputations, loss of eyesight, loss of feeling, and nerve damage, and it's scary.
Type 1 diabetes is a personal disease. We eat food for survival. The food is digested to release sugar. Sugar is the energy for us. It enters the bloodstream and goes to all parts of the body. But sugar usage is controlled. Many cells need to be told to take sugar in. That instruction comes from beta cells in the pancreas. These cells are the commander of sugar management. They monitor the sugar levels in the blood and use the signal insulin to tell our cells when to take in sugar. These cells are destroyed in T1D. This function is lost in T1D. This happens because the patient's immune system makes a mistake and starts attacking beta cells.
People like myself and many others who research type 1 diabetes have devoted their lives to figuring out some of these basic problems and coming up with brilliant ideas that can be tested to see if they can lead to new ways of treating people with type 1 diabetes and helping them, or maybe someday even preventing it. The DRC is, as far as I know, unique among research foundations in that A, it is totally devoted to type 1 diabetes. B, every penny that you donate to the DRC actually goes towards scientific research.
We exist because we want to fund research, we want to fund young investigators in type 1 diabetes, and we think there is a significant promise that new clues and new helps, and that we can expand the universe for these young scientists as they develop.
By year end, we'll have funded close to 30 projects, and some of these projects have received well over $1 million individually and may lead to discoveries that will help prevent or cure type 1 diabetes, and in the meantime, help with the better care of type 1s.
It kind of seemed kismet to find this position at DRC. I remember typing in diabetes into the search engine of one of the job sites, and DRC popped up and development assistant popped up, and I read the description and I go, this is it. I felt like my experience and the struggles that I went through, something could come from it. And so now that I've been in this position for a while, I'm finding how much DRC does for diabetes research. We're not just funding any old project. We're funding, young scientists with hunger and a need to find a cure through different means. And it makes me excited because I haven't felt excitement for a cure. And to be completely honest, none of the diabetic community I've been around has been excited for a cure. We were glad that, the word cure can be tossed around. It gave us a little hope when we were younger, but it was kind of fleeting. And now I have a new hope. I have something solidified in my mind that there could most likely be a cure in my lifetime, and I won't have to look at food the same way I do, and I won't have to worry about insulin the same way, or the cost of insulin, or the damage I've done to my body. I can hope for freedom.
Hey, I'm Tim McGraw, and thanks for supporting Diabetes Research Connection and KSON San Diego.
Wow, hearing Hannah's story was so powerful, especially the fact that she's experiencing new hope for a cure after 17 years with type 1 diabetes. It gives all of us hope to see her dedicated to DRC's mission and the researchers working so hard to bring her a cure. So now,
our first ever virtual dance fundraiser, and you'll see the little parties that are going on right now, the Zoom parties that you can join. And we also right now want to take the time to recognize some very wonderful people. Please welcome the Buchanans.
Hi guys.
Buchanan family.
Great to see you.
Now listen, love watching the dance cam part of the DRC Under the Sea virtual party. Love it. But we also want to take a moment to thank our beautiful, generous people that are making these donations. And the Buchanans, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You made an amazing donation of $10,000. And we just, I mean, wow. Thank you. Bless you for that. So many people are going to be helped because of that. Can you explain why what the DRC does is so important to you and your family?
Well, the DRC is kind of new to us. We just started working with them maybe about 2 years ago, and it was through a mutual friend who her son is older now, but her son has type 1, and she just said, you've got to meet the folks over at DRC. We were in a meeting somewhere, and she said they're just doing amazing work. They're really pioneering some of the research that's happening on a smaller scale, some of the younger, more creative PhDs. And I'm all about encouraging new ideas. So we got involved, and I'm just loving what they're doing.
Well, your gift was incredible. Is there anything that you want to add, Darcy?
I'm just excited to be contributing to all of this, and if we can get rid of this disease as quick as possible, it would be awesome for our son and everybody who has it.
Well, the Buchanans have helped us do that tonight with what we're doing. So please, as we're talking, as we're having a great time partying, drinking, dancing, there's also a number that you can call and a way to donate. And please do that. You mentioned a son. That's just one of many, correct?
Yes, he's our youngest. We have an older daughter, Cassidy, who loves KSON, loves country music. And we have a middle son, Colby, who may be around here somewhere. And actually, they'll both be around. I mean, they're both around. And then our youngest is Cooper. We call him Cooper the Trooper, since he was a baby, because he just kind of went with the flow. And so yeah, he's our baby, but he's also 6'3" and an amazing athlete.
Wow.
Wow.
6'3" is a good height, Tam. That's a man's height. I'd love to be 6'3".
All right, guys.
Are you 6'3", John?
What was that?
Are you 6'3"? Is that why you're kind of pointing it out?
No.
Oh no. No, I'm being completely legit. I'd love to be that tall. I'm 5'11". If I stand on my tippy toes, I'm 5'11" still. So
we're the same.
All right. Well, guys, thank you once again for your wonderful donation, and continue to do nothing but have a great time tonight.
We're
excited.
We will. All right. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Buchanans.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Philanthropy is critical in funding research to discover new ways to provide the very best care for those with type 1 diabetes. And someday, the goal is to find a cure. And without your support, DRC's life-changing work would not be possible. The last 2 years, this party has raised over $300,000 and helped DRC fund 12 new research projects.
I think the doctor said it best. Before COVID, there was type 1 diabetes. After COVID-19, there's still going to be type 1 diabetes. DRC is committed to funding research in 2020, even in the midst of a global pandemic. This is what it's all about. These are the reasons that we are all here together as a community. It's time right now to start raising some money and to also honor and thank some of our super generous sponsors and donators. And it's also time for you to raise your virtual paddle, or rather, these.
Now, before we begin, we want to share that due to the incredible generosity of our sponsors who helped host this event, every dollar raised tonight will go directly to the beneficiary of this event, Diabetes Research Connections mission, which means right now, every dollar pledged will be matched up to $100,000 due to a few of our very generous donors. And this is in addition to the Buchanan's $10,000, which totals $110,000. So you have the opportunity to double your gift tonight. Bid amounts will display on the screen with instructions to donate, and then you can simply follow the instructions and make your donation. You can give online now or by check, whatever is easiest for you. You'll see the address on the screen right now to mail a check. Yes, John?
Tammy?
Yes.
I hate to interrupt, but I get so excited when I see money being raised for DRC. So I just want to thank some of our donors right now, if I can, like you, Lisa and Steve Altman, like you, Lena Price and Thomas Cohen, like you, Carrie and Steve Moretti. Hey, Steve Moretti from the neighborhood. I know you, guy. Mark Bauer, Lane Whitehead, Leonard Gregory, some of our fabulous, generous donors. We can't thank you enough. Everybody that's been experienced with type 1 is so thankful for you. And if we were in person, there would be a lot of actual hugging, but consider this a virtual hug right now.
100%. Out of those hundreds of individuals in our community who are joining us for this event, we hope to have everyone donate whatever they can in support of DRC's mission, because it takes a community to connect for a cure. if 2 people donated $50,000, or 4 people donated $25,000, or you got 6 people to donate $10,000, 8 people to donate $5,000, or 15 people to donate $1,000.
Hey, Tam?
20 people, yeah?
Tam? Hey, it's me, John, again. I'm sorry to interrupt. I get so excited. You know me. Barbara Bry and Neil Centuria, Karen and Sean McLeod, Marie Tuttle, Matthew Belchin and Carrie Garcia, Robert Bloom, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Generous donations. We love you.
That's right. And it all adds up. If 20 people donated $500 or 45 people donated $100, you know, whatever you can do to help is what matters. Any little bit, it multiplies and multiplies. And remember, right now, your donation is doubled. If 100 families at home donated online or wrote a check on these levels, we would help DRC raise the most they have ever raised through this annual event in a year that they really, really need it. Right. This would be close to $330,000, and that's before the matching donations. I know we have more generous donors to thank.
Tammy, we do. You're very good at what you do. Janet and Will Gorey, thank you. Stephanie Bergsma and Dwight Hare, thank you. Mona and Jeffrey Platt, yes, the Platts, thank you so much. Mark Friedman, Rachel and Robert Perlmutter, Sam and Richard Baker, and of course, Rona. I didn't forget about you, Rona Steinler. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We can see right now so many donations coming in that we have to at least hit the match. That is our goal. So right now is the time to raise that virtual paddle, to go online and donate. Let us know that you're sending in a check so that we can thank you for all your incredible support. Give us some more names, John.
I've got some names. Terma Halpern, thank you. Arlene and Richard Esgate, thank you. Diane and Daniel Gardner, love you. Eva Benton, Malcolm Bund, Vivian and Sam Hardage, Natalie and Felipe Salazar, Martha and Alberto Hayek, the best. Can't thank you enough. Cecilia Post, Amy and Dave Pruitt, and don't even get me started on Bettina Experton and Chris Burrow. You're the best.
Well, what about Haley Caruso, or Beth and Kenneth Schlugger, Lori Bennett, Sheila Ronson, Lisa and Steve Rudderman, Nicole and John Sievers? So many more people to thank.
Listen, any way, anything, any amount that you can go for, please do so. You can donate online. You can write a check. We've got all the information for you, as you can see. And people like Marilyn Brown, Madeline Grossi, Ada Maria Farmer, Valerie Rose, and Adrian Kelper have all done this. And I can speak for all of them. It feels good to do this. If you want to feel good, and don't we really all want to feel good, especially during what's happening, this is a great way to do it.
We're having a fantastic night, and we hope that you are too. So please donate what you can so we can hit our goal. And once again, remember, your donation is doubled right now with that match. Let's reach our goal of $330,000 before the match. Imagine what we could do with that money. Imagine that we could find a cure.
Right. Just ask Lisa and Steve Ruderman, or Nicole, John Sievers, David Primuth, Heather Elledge, Mark Sigmund, and Michelle Sola. They all know what it's like, the power and the positivity of doing the right thing, especially for anybody that's ever been touched by type 1 diabetes. And there are plenty of us, unfortunately. And we also want to say a very, very special thank you to Sherry and Kevin Ahern. Together, the two of them separately donated $5,000. Now, wait for a second. Keep the donations coming. Let's raise a lot of money and continue to have fun, because when I think fun, I think trivia. And this part of our program is sponsored by the Hermosa website and the Phillip Rivers family. Yeah, that Phillip Rivers, former San Diego Charger legend who played quarterback, in case you didn't know, current Indianapolis Colt, who's doing pretty well. Phillip and Tiffany Rivers' oldest son, Gunnar, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when he was just 5 years old. Tiffany and her friend Marisa DeLeche have started a luxury swimwear line called Hermosa. Now, because the Rivers family understands the need to find a cure for this disease, Hermosa's founders have generously donated a $1,000 gift card with a gift basket from this company in the silent auction. Do yourself a favor and, of course, raise some more money for DRC. Take the time to go to the silent auction, see all of the incredible things you can purchase for your donation. All right, let's get some trivia started.
I love this. Trivia time. Let's see if you guys know the answers to these trivia questions. Let's do the first one. DRC's office is located by Del Mar Beach. How many beaches are in San Diego? John, make your guess.
31.
You saw the answer.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just said it's the same as your age, and I gave the answer.
Oh my goodness. Wow, there should be almost twice as many.
Thank you. I got one.
Do the next one.
We know DRC believes in the innovation of early career scientists. So, before what age did Banting and Best discover insulin?
And the answer is, John?
33.
There
Wow.
you go.
What were you doing
All right.
in your 30s? Helping cure disease?
Right? That's amazing. All right, I want the next one. Here we go. What American rock star with 15 million records sold and also made a special appearance at Stagecoach has type 1 diabetes?
Well, by the way, your eyes are sparkling. It must be Bret Michaels. Solo artist now, lead singer of Poison, super great guy, and yes, a thriving type 1 diabetic who is in the same boat as everyone with type 1.
We had a wonderful opportunity to interview him at Stagecoach. And feel free to look that up. You can check it out, our interview with him. He was a very generous human, and he works really hard to help support causes like this. So I'm glad he got to be one of the trivia questions.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
One more. I've got one more personal trivia question.
Okay.
And because we are John and Tammy from John and Tammy in the Morning on KSON, I have to make this about me somehow. So, what tattoo do I have that's related to type 1 diabetes?
Ooh, I know that one.
All right, I'm going to show you.
Okay. All right, this will be interesting.
Very quickly. All right, it's something that's very personal to me, actually. It's the logo for the JDRF, the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, Ride for a Cure. A very close friend of both Tammy and myself's son passed away years ago from type 1. And ever since then, I have been trying to do charity bike rides in his memory. And first of all, Jesse, for you, pal. And secondly, the day I completed my longest ride ever, the 106-mile Ride for a Cure in Florida, I came back to San Diego and got the logo. It's kind of a tradition when you finish your longest ride. So I'm going to show it to you if you don't mind. Hang on.
Okay. Oh, boy. Good thing I know where this is. Wait a minute. Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you know you're not posing for the cover of a magazine, right, John?
Believe me, the only thing I'm posing for is the before picture and a before and after shot.
Well, first of all, John, you raised a lot of money. My husband joined you for a lot of those rides, and you guys did a lot of work for that. And that's what helped us be a part of this as well. It is something that is close to us, raising funds to find a cure for type 1 diabetes. A nice calf, John.
Oh, well, you know. So, hey, everybody, we want to end the night with a few shout outs to those who made this event possible. First, we got to thank all the incredible sponsors and underwriters and partners whose hard work helped make this night possible.
Next, we need to thank the hardworking party committee who made tonight come alive. We also want to thank DRC's incredible board of directors. Thank you for your dedication to fulfilling the mission of DRC.
Thank you to all the incredible researchers that work incredibly hard to realize a cure for all those affected by type 1 diabetes. Thank you to our artists who played so wonderfully tonight. Raelynn, Uncle Kracker, your stories inspired us all.
Lastly, we want to thank each one of you for joining us tonight. We are absolutely overwhelmed with gratitude for your support and wish we had time to thank each donor one by one. Our team will be following up with you to thank you personally.
If you'd like to get more involved with DRC, please go to the website, sign up for the newsletter, attend hangouts with researchers, happy hours in honor of the National Diabetes Awareness Month, and much more. How cool would it be hanging out with researchers, man? They don't get out much, so they need you to hang out and hang out with them. Also, remember the online silent auction wraps up at 8 o'clock tonight, so please make sure to get your bids in.
And if you had a friend or a family member who couldn't make it tonight, but you'd like to share a recorded version of this event with them, you'll receive an email with a recording. So please feel free to send it out to anyone you know. And thank you for joining both John and I tonight. We are thrilled to partner with DRC in hosting this Dance for Diabetes.
It takes a community to connect for a cure. Thank you for making tonight so successful.